Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd. And we're going to do some Prince. I got a request reaction from a YouTuber that goes by the name Kickin' the Science. And Kickin' the Science says, you want to see Prince cover one of his influences on guitar, then react to Santana Medley live by Prince and the New Power Generation. So this is from the Glam Slam in Miami, Florida, from the summer of 1994. And I have not seen this, but I'm a huge Santana fan. I love Santana. Bought the first album in 1969 and kept on buying all the Santana albums after that. He is just a phenomenal guitarist, one of my favorite guitarists. So I'm anxious to see how Prince, who is also a phenomenal guitarist and probably one of the best guitarists in the world as well, cover Santana. This should be hot. I have not seen this and I have not heard this. I just saw this request and I said, I got to do this because I got to see Prince do Santana. So here we go with Prince and the New Power Generation doing a Santana medley. Okay, I just want to stop right here. It sounds like they're going into a different track. Almost sounds like Soul Sacrifice, but I'm not positive. Wow. I mean, his guitar playing is unique. Prince's is a unique style. But, I mean, it is Carlos. You can hear Carlos. I mean, it would be like Carlos up there jamming with Prince. You can hear it. And then you've got Rolly's keyboards in there from Santana, too. I mean, the keyboards are early Santana keyboards. I mean, it's just really unbelievable how they're matching up to original Santana. This is really good. And the other thing I just want to mention is I love Prince's custom guitars. They are just so cool. He has the neatest custom guitars. Just unbelievable. So let's go get this thing going again, see what he's going to do next here. was sweet. That was sweet. Where Prince kind of, steps off to the side, and then that bass is just driving in there. I mean, it's just, I mean, just awesome bass. And then the person that's playing the electric piano there gets into this electric piano solo. How great that was! I mean, that was phenomenal. And I kind of like these live videos of Prince and the new Power Generation, because he kind of steps away quite often and allows the band to do their solos as well. And that's kind of cool, because then you get a little different flavor of the instrumentation within the band. But I love that electric piano solo. That was key. No pun intended, but it was key. So let's go back and get this thing going again. Wow, that was intense. That was intense. I love that. I mean, this guy is just such a great guitarist. And like I said, I mean, I listened to a lot of Prince. I got into Prince probably about 20 years ago, maybe a little bit more than 20 years ago. I bought the stuff when he first put it out in 1999 and Purple Rain and so on in the late 70s and the 80s. But then I kind of dropped off until the late 1990s and got back into Prince again. But I always listened to, the vinyl records. And he's a good guitarist, but he would do a lot of different off things that didn't really, have his guitar just shining like he does live. And it wasn't until I started doing these reaction videos and I started playing a lot of the Prince live stuff that it's like, wow, this guy is just a crazy man on guitar. Just crazy. I mean, he just plays a wild guitar, and it's just incredible. And I mean, and he mimicked Carlos Santana here, almost to a T, almost to a T. I mean, Carlos Santana is a very unique guitar player. I love him. He's great. He can hold a note, and he's got such a cool way of presenting his music. But this was really good. This was Prince like standing next to Carlos, and they're almost double jamming together because I mean this was him mimicking Carlos to a T. This was awesome. This was really good, and I liked I like some of the stuff that was going on. Like I said, I stopped the video before, and talked about the the keyboard player doing the electric piano solo. That was really good. I mean, I really liked that. And then that bass that was going on during that piano solo was just tremendous. But I really like that one girl that's kind of like dancing around on the stage. She's got a tambourine and she's just kind of going in and out of the players and just kind of dancing during this thing. I mean, I love that kind of stuff. I mean, Prince does that in his shows, and it just kind of adds so much to the show. It's just kind of like, what is she doing up there? Why is she there dancing? But it's cool. I mean, it's just cool. It just shows that there's this relaxed atmosphere on the stage, and everybody's just having a lot of fun, and they're jamming, and the sound that they're making is tremendous. This is really hot. I really, really enjoy this. I like to pull this apart sometime and pull out what studio songs they were really doing. I know last one was Soul Sacrifice. They did the end of Soul Sacrifice, and I think one was Jingo, but I didn't catch all of those that he was doing in there. But great, great representation of Santana by Prince. I loved it. It was awesome. So I hope you loved it. I hope you think it was awesome. If you did, hit that like button. That'd be really cool. If you have any comments on Prince and the new Power Generation doing the Santana Medley live, put in the comments below. That'd be really cool. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And go over here, ring that bell to get updates to my latest videos. So this is great. This was great. I hope this put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.